Good morning and welcome. It's Monday. As usual, just let me know if you can hear me. Sometimes my computer doesn't want you to hear my voice, but I think you can hopefully hear me. Good morning to everyone. Clyde, Paige, Aidan, lots of people all excited for maths, and I assume you can all hear me. So I'm really excited because it's Monday morning and I'm ready for some maths. So for those of you new, my name is Mr. Seagull, Bobby Seagull. I'm your maths teacher and I'm here with Explore Learning. I'm a maths teacher. I'm the author of the book called The Life-Changing Magic of Numbers, How Maths and Numbers Change My Life. And I want numbers to change your life as well. And I'm also the presenter of the Monkman and Seagull Genius Adventures, which I'll tell you more about later on today. We've got a series 2 coming out. So I'm really excited to be here. Let's see what message we've got coming in. I'm really excited to be here. Let's say Sinead, some Mark from Sunbury, with Explore Learning and Explore at Home, because we are keeping education going during these challenging times. And as always, you can find a free trial information on explorelearning.co.uk. And we love social media. We always love social media. So can you make sure if you get some great pictures, share with us on Explore Tutors on Twitter or Explore Learning_official on Instagram. And myself, if you use Facebook, which most of you are, some of you on YouTube or Instagram, but if you're on Facebook, I'll share the details later. Go to facebook.com/Bobby Seagull. So facebook.com/Bobby Seagull. Maybe after the lesson, add me there or actually follow my page. That's more useful. And you can share your wonderful pictures of learning maths in the lesson. So again, we've got TikTok at Bobby_Seagull, Twitter and Instagram for all your great mathematical needs. A few hellos now. Cledwin, Neve says hello, Meliha, Freya, Joshua, all excited. So you know what we always do at the start of every lesson. We know what we do, don't we? We know what we do. So remember, people come up and say, I can't do maths. Maths is too hard. Noah, Miles, that's not true. So they come up with this, yeah? They come with the cross. And then what do we say to them? Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Come on, we'll do it one more time, Zaina, yeah? We'll do it 2 more times. Come on, Xavier. 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. We're all excited. I'm really excited. So this week, the topic is all about this. Tell you more what that is in a second. Surely you know what the topic is. What is the topic about? Is it about tea? No, it's not about tea, Emily, not AV. It's about something else. So, the structure of the class, usually the same. We have tick-tock around the clock. Do you remember that from earlier on? Tick-tock, 15. Tick-tock, 30. Tick-tock, 45. Tick-tock, 60. Tick-tock, around the clock. I can't remember my own raps. So today, again, a 30-minute lesson, all about. Then a few minutes on thoughts of Mr. Seagull, positive ideas to help you through. And then some Q&A before we wrap up with some conclusions. So, I'm really excited. Who's really excited? I think a lot of people are telling me, Jill, Neva, they think they know what the topic is. Have you been reading my revision notes? Have you been reading it? It's good. Okay, so we're going to start. We're going to get going. So the way we get going is, I've got my clicker board. Are you ready? Come on. Are you ready? Angela, are you ready? Let's go. Time for our lesson. So, we've all heard of World Book Day, where people read books, talk about their favourite stories, and that happens every year. But guess what, boys and girls? We have something similar for maths. It's called National Numeracy Day. And it's on Wednesday. It's a celebration of all things that we love at Explore Learning. Numbers. So Explore Learning, we want you to be fearless about numbers. Going to numbers saying, I can take you on. You might be tricky, but I'm going to learn how to be confident with numbers. So parents and adults and students 4 to 7, come back on Wednesday and we're doing a national numeracy maths lesson all about money with Explore. So come back on Wednesday again for more money. So I sort of gave away the topic. What was all this about? This is about money, Freya and Josh, Shazana Mohammed. It's all about money. So, what happened before money? What happened? Before we had all this, what would have happened? So I'll tell you what happened. Let's move this out of the way so I can, again, Mr. Seagull likes, let's have a look. Where can I put this? I'll put this behind me. So I'll get it back. So before we had money, we had something. So you got an exercise book, write down this word. I think my light needs to be adjusted slightly. Hold on. There we go, that's fixed. Okay, we had something called this, boys and girls. Can you see that word? Bartering. Bartering. We had this, a system called bartering. And what this meant was that people, instead of buying and selling things for money or coins, they would exchange items with each other. And this happened in a place called Mesopotamia. It's a bit of a long word, Mesopotamia. You don't need to know it, but I always like showing the history of maths and money. Mesopotamia. 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 And Mesopotamia is in what's modern day Iraq, Iran. And 6000 BC, so that's nearly 8,000 years ago, they had the system called bartering. So if you wanted, let's say you made rice, or you had cows, or you had seeds, you'd exchange it with each other. But, so imagine I have, people ask me, this is my line called Manny. Imagine I got Manny, and I'm not, and I want something. Let's say I want a calculator. So someone else has got a calculator, I got Manny, and I'll tell them, I'll give you Manny, and you give me your calculator. And they'll be like, okay, let's do a swap. Goodbye, Manny. Manny's gone, and I get the calculator. And that's called bartering, where we swap things. Another time, imagine I got my calculator now, and I want something else. Let's say I want, what else could I want? I want 3 red pens. 3 red pens. Someone else will say, I've got 3 red pens for you, Bobby. We're going to swap with your calculator. Do you want to swap? I'm like, okay, let's swap. So then I give them my calculator, and I take 3 red pens. And that is called bartering. Bartering, where we exchange. So I want you to think, this was before money turned up. What do you reckon? I'm going to put this as a poll. What do you think the problem was? I'm going to put this as a question you can answer. What is the problem with the bartering system? The bartering system. So have a think. What do you think it is? So I put this up. This should hopefully come along. Otherwise, just type it in the comments. What is the problem with the bartering system? We're all about money today. Why can't we just exchange? Why can't I give you, you got a bicycle. Why can't I give you 5 of Manny's? Why can't I give you these? Tell me what you think the problem with the bartering system is. So Harriet says, Catherine says she likes money, but why can't we just stick with the bartering system? Any ideas? Any people's ideas coming through? So 6000 BC is when they started bartering, exchanging. Let's see what ideas we have coming up. So Emma says it might not be worth the same. That's very good. It might not be worth the same because I might really like Manny, but someone else says, Manny's not worth a calculator. I'm not going to swap you. You're going to have to give me 10 Mannies for a calculator. Anything else? Any other ideas? Any other ideas? Amelie says, some things are bigger than others. Yes, so it's harder to compare. Harper says it might not be fair. And I'll tell you why. Imagine I say to someone, I'll give you a loaf of bread for a calculator. And I'll tell you why it's not fair. That loaf of bread might go off. It's perishable. So bartering didn't last very long. So in 700 BC, and we're going to get to the maths very soon. I want to give you a bit of grounding. In 700 BC, in a place called Lydia, which is a girl's name, but Lydia is a place in Turkey. They first started using exactly what we're talking about today. Coins. In Lydia, 700 BC. We had coins. There we go. We had the coins coming along. And thank you for your comments. We had the coins. And now we're on a new system. So we're now buying and selling things. So imagine Manny here. I might ask for a certain number of coins to get Manny, or more or less coins for a calculator. So let's have a look at money itself. So here I have a £1 coin. Can you see all this? A £1 coin. You're very lucky. A £1 coin. £1 coin. Now imagine I tell you, I'm going to give you more money. Instead of this, you can have that. Look, it's bigger. It's bigger. It's bigger. Can you see it's bigger? I'm giving you this. What's wrong with that? Come on, take it. Is that a good deal? Instead of that, I'm going to give you this instead. It's bigger. Am I right? Am I right? Am I gone mad? Has Mr. Seagull finally gone loopy? So instead of this, a £1 coin, I'm going to give you that. And I'm telling you this is a bigger coin. It's a bigger coin. Why won't you accept this? Come on, take it. Look. It's bigger. Sabir says, you won't accept it, will you? You won't. I'm not trying to trick. I am trying to trick you. And I'll tell you why. In money, Amli says there's a 2p. And Amli's sort of correct. I have gone loopy, Nicola. The reason is, in money, the size is not necessarily related to how much it's worth. It may not be related to how much it's worth. And a good example is, if I look at a 50p, it's bigger than a £1. Can you see that? It's bigger than a £1. It's bigger than a £1. And Aidan's correct as well. It's bigger than a £1, but the 50p is worth half of a pound coin. So the size is not necessarily related to the value of the money. Okay, so now we're going to look at how do we write money? How do you write money? Because we need to look at writing money first. Then we'll look at all the different, there's a fancy word called denominations. So I'm going to get my chalk out. I'm going to get my chalk here out. Okay, so firstly, this is a pound. And you can write this as, and we'll look at what this means. £1. So if you've got a piece of paper, I'll tell you the history of this as well. £1. So in £1, how many of these are there? The little penny coins. £1, how many of these are there? How many of these? Money, 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 shiny money. How many of these are there? Orphy says size doesn't matter. And Orphy, you're correct. It doesn't matter. So in the £1, there are 100 pennies or pence. So these are the symbols that we use. The smaller units are pennies, pence. Well done, Sabir and Adam. And then the pound is represented by that symbol here. And I'll tell you where that symbol comes from. So does anyone know of the astrology signs? There's one astrology sign called Libra. And Libra is people born between September the 23rd and October the 22nd. And in Libra, you write it with an L. Libra. And because it's about balancing things, do you see the pound sign is a bit like a fancy L? And some people write it like that. But essentially, it comes from Libra, the star sign. There you go. A Mr. Seagull fact for you. So that's the pound. And do practice writing it for me because it can be tricky. So it's almost like an L, a little curve, and then 2 lines through there. Some people write it slightly differently, but generally it'll look something like that. That's the pound sign. The penny one is quite easy. It's just P, which stands for penny or pence. You can have 10 pence, P-E-N-C-E, penny or pence. So you now understand there's a pound, there's 100 of these, 100 of these in a pound. Now I'm going to ask you a question. So remember we had this, the 50p, and you didn't allow me to trick you. You didn't allow me to swap this for a smaller coin. I want to ask you a question. What are the coins that are smaller than a 50 pence piece? So what are the coins smaller than a 50 pence piece? So write this for me. What are the coins smaller than a 50 pence? Have a think. What are the coins? I'm going to leave you about 30 seconds to think about this. What are the coins that are smaller than a 50 pence piece? What coins are smaller? Let's have a look. Have a think about this. What coins are smaller? There are many coins. What coins? Let's have a look. Come on. Emma says 20p. Shamananthi adds a 1p. Any other options? Any other options? Thanos says 10p. Good. Charlotte says there's 11p. There's not quite an 11p. You can make an 11p. Nicola says there's a 1p and a 5p. Let's have a look. Let's have a look now. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. So I'm going to show you all the coins. Let's have a look. So Firstly, we have, let's have a look. So we've got the 1 and 2p, yeah? The 1 and the 2p. Jamie's correct, Charlotte's correct, so 1 and the 2p. And they're smaller than the 50. And then what else do we have? We have the 5p, the 10p, and the 20p. They're all smaller than the 50 pence piece. They're all smaller than the 50 pence piece. But also, imagine you've got lots of pound coins. After a while, it starts getting heavy in your pocket. What do we use after that? What do we use after that? Well, we use these, the notes. And these are worth a lot. So what we have first of all is, let's move this up. I'm going to move the screen back so you can see me. So what do we have here? So we have the £5 note, with Winston Churchill on the back, paper money as Emma says. Then we have the £10 note, which is worth double the £5 note, the £10 note. And then we have the £20 note, which is worth double the 10. So these are paper notes. And actually, again, I like a bit of history. You can have first seen paper notes in China, and I think in AD 700. So 700 AD, so about 1,300 years ago, we had the first paper note. So they started using paper rather than just coins. So we got paper. Okay, I think we're gonna play a bit of a game. So, who remembers from last week? We had a guest join us. We had a special guest join us. Bruce Forsyth. Who remembers Bruce Forsyth from last week? Who remembers him? Do you remember him? I remember him. So we're gonna get ready for him. So the game's gonna be higher or lower. I'm gonna get into my costume, okay? So the game's gonna be higher or lower, and you have to guess whether the amount that I'm gonna show you is higher or lower. So I might put up 10p, and then you have to guess whether the next amount is more or less than the 10p. And then we'll keep playing for a few goes. So are you ready to meet Bruce Forsyth, the banker? Hello, I am Bobby Bruce Forsyth Seagull. I'm your banker today, and I'll be playing a game with you. You have to play higher or lower. Are you all here? So if you missed this game was very fun because you learn and you have fun. So in this suitcase, I carry lots of money because I am the bank manager. And we're going to play the game, okay? And I've got my umbrella in case, for a rainy day. I've got savings here and I've got this. Are we all ready? Okay, so I've got my suitcase. I've got my umbrella. I've got my long jacket. Look, I've got my long jacket ready for the higher or lower game. Okay, so we're going to start with 2p. Are we going higher or lower? So I'm going to write this up. So 2p. Are we going higher or lower? Put in your bids, please. So we've got 2p. Higher or lower? Are we going higher or lower? What can I see? So we can see the coin. We can see the 2p coin. What are we saying? Higher or lower? Bo, what do you reckon? I think you're saying, are you saying higher? Are you saying higher? Let's see. Are you still in the game? It's a 10p. You're still in the game. Well done. So we're still in the game. 10p. Let me check more money. Do I have more money today? I have got more money for you. Okay. So the next coin, is it going to be higher or lower? Freya says higher. Let's see if Freya's right. Let's have a look. So put in your bids. Higher or lower? It's a £1 coin. Freya, well done. Becky, well done. So we're getting more money out of Bruce Forsyth's suitcase. Okay, let's look at the next value. Okay, are we going higher or lower? Emma reckons higher. Michelle reckons higher. Orphe says higher. Let's see what we get. And we get a £20 note. We're busting the bank today. We're getting a £20 note. Gone a lot higher. Emmy says we're going a lot higher. Okay, I think there's time for one more attempt. What do you reckon? Orphe thinks lower. Emma thinks higher. Where are we going to go? Higher or lower? Is this going to go very high or very low? Freya says lower, and this is the last one, and we're going to go, lower! You thought I was going to put a £50 note. I got you there. It was lower. So there was a game of making higher or lower. Thank you, Mr. Bruce Society. We'll see him back again later. Okay, so what we're going to now look at is... Thank you. Round of applause to Mr. Bobby Bruce Society Seagull. Thank you. Great work there. So what we're going to now do is we're going to look at different coins. We're going to look at different coins and how they can be worth the same amount. So let's have a look here. So you know there's 2 pence here. The 2 penny coin. If you get 2 1p's, they're the same. Ooh, they're the same. There's 2 there, and there's 2 pence there. So this is called equivalent. A 1p and another 1p is equivalent. And we've actually used this word before in fractions. Equivalent. Again, it's a bit tiny on my board, but it does say the word equivalent. So a 2p is equivalent, Bo, to a 2 1p's together. But we can also look at, if you look at a 5p, a 5p could be, let's have a look at a 5p, a 5 pence piece could be 5 1 penny coins. Let me just try and find 5 1 penny coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've got 5 1 penny coins, which are the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 1 penny coins, which are the same as 5 1 penny coins are the same as a 5 pence. Or Louise says the 2p coin and the 2p coin plus the 1p can give us a 5p. So there are different ways. So it's a bit small here. But you can see in the big PowerPoint. Image. We can make money using different amounts. So what I want to ask you is, can you see this 10p here? Can you suggest to me, so for 10p, can you suggest ways in which we can make, and again, I'll put the poll up, and if it doesn't work, type it in. The ways that you can make 10p using smaller coins. So how can you make 10p using smaller coins? So have a go. How can you make a 10p? I'll give you a minute to think about this. I want you to join my bank, but how can you make 10p using smaller coins? So Palav's got a good idea. Palav says, how about 3 1p's plus 2 2p's? That makes 7, plus another 2p, plus another 1p, another mixture. Charlotte and Shermanithi, I think that's it, Shermanathi, says 5p's. So does Emma. What else do we have? Orphe says 10 1p's. 10 1p's. So there are a few ways. Jessica also says 2 5p's. Let's have a look. So the question was, how can we make a 10 pence coin? Let's have a look. So if you look here, if you're using just the same coin, you can do 10 of these, 10 1 pence pieces, 10 of these, or you could have 5 of these, 5 times 2. It's a times table, isn't it? Or we can have 2 of these, 5 pence pieces. So there's 3 ways of using exactly the same coin. But a few people thought, ooh, what about if we mix and match? What if I had a 2p and a 2p and a 1p and a 5p? Can you see that? A 2p plus a 2p plus a 1p plus a 5p. That still makes a 2 plus a 2 plus a 1 plus a 5 also makes 10. So we can mix and match. We're not forced to stay with one particular way. What about 20p? So can you tell me how might you make a 20p using the same coins? So a 20p using the same coins. So come on, the banker needs your help. He's got lots of money here. It's going to come back very soon. But he needs your help. He needs your help. How can you make a 20p? How can you make a 20p? How can you make a 20p? Emmy, what do you reckon? So we've got a 20p here. How can you make this using the same coin? So it's a bit of times table practice. What do you reckon? So Palav has one idea. Palav says it's 10 plus 10. Good. Anything else? Emma's got that. Anyone else? So we've got 10 plus 10. A 10 plus 10. Any other ideas on how? Any other ideas? Paige says 4 of these. She says 4 of the 5p's. Good. So what else do we have? So we've got 10 plus 10. Anyone else? So we've got 10 plus 10. We've got 5 plus 5 plus 5. Let's see what else we have. Any other ideas coming up? Any other ideas? Let's have a look. Let's have a look on the board. So these are, well done for your great suggestions. So to make it 20 pence, you can have 20 1-penny pieces. Or you could have 10 2-pennies. Or 4 5-pennies. 4 times 5 is 20. Or 2 10s. And what I saw some really good ideas were, I think I saw Mary, Casey, saying you could have a 10p plus a 5p plus a 2p plus a 2p plus a 1p. So we can mix and match all again. We can mix and match all of these. And that's what the beauty of maths and money is, because you need to be alert to know what's going on. Okay, let's bring it back to the main screen. Let's bring it back to the main screen. So I want you to come to my shop. Okay, welcome to my shop. Welcome to my shop. I'm going to be selling you different items. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All of you, come in. Let me have a look at my shop. Okay, so I'm going to be selling you some items here. What do we have? I've got a teddy bear here. I've got a Rubiks Cube. I'm going to be selling you these items. So firstly, I'm going to sell you, what else can I buy in my shop? I'm going to buy you my wrap glasses. These are glasses as well. So these are 3 items in my shop. So the first one, let's sell you my Rubiks Cube, yeah? So the Rubiks Cube, I'm selling this. It's all available in my shop. All available. So this is 50p. The Rubiks Cube is 50p. Yeah? And you're going to give me a £1 coin for it. A £1 coin. How much change will you get? How much change will you get? So you're going to buy my Rubiks Cube. Rubiks Cube is a mathematical Rubiks Cube, actually. And you're giving me a £1 coin, and it's worth 50p. How much? Louise wants the teddy. We're going to come to the teddy very soon. So you're going to give me a £1 coin, and it's 50p. How much change? How much change? Shemanthani reckons it's 50p. It is. So £1 is the same as 100 pennies. And we can subtract 50p. And you can use your column method, and we end up with 50p. 50p, good. So now you bought my Rubik's Cube is gone. The Rubik's Cube is gone. And someone's saying, are there any raps about money? Not specifically today, but one thing that parents will know, and carers, there's lots of songs about money. So there was a band called ABBA in the 70s and 80s, and they went, money, 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 it's so funny. And then there's someone quite modern called Jessie J, and her song was, it's all about the money, money, money. So people always rap about money. Money is important because with maths, you can understand the world of money. Okay, we're back to my shop. Okay, what are we selling next? We're going to be selling you my sunglasses. Okay? Sunglasses, how much are these going to be? I'm going to say they're 20p. They're 20p. So now, you're going to buy my sunglasses for 20p. And imagine you give me that 50 pence coin now. You give me the 50 pence coin. How much are you going to get back? Come on, tell me. The teddy bear's coming up next. Don't worry, Emily, the teddy bear's coming up next. So, you buy the sunglasses, you give me 50p, but it's only 20p. How much change do we get? Come on, I haven't got all day. I need to move on. I need to sell to customers. Nicola says, is 30p? Is Nicola correct? Let's have a look. So does Alex. So 50p, take away 20p, that's 0, 30p, good. 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 Now we've come for what everyone's been waiting for. Everyone's been waiting for this. This. And special discount for you. A special discount for you. Do you know why? Because I'm a generous salesman. So this is going on sale. Going on sale. You might need to use a pen and paper now. It's going on sale for £1.42. Is he mad? £1.42. You're going to give me a £2 coin. A £2 coin. How much change are you going to get from me? Come on. Come on, it's the last item. I've sold my sunglasses. I sold my Rubiks Cube. I'm selling you my teddy bear, my favourite teddy bear, a lion. So you give me £1.42. Or it costs £1.42. You're giving me a £2 coin. Paige says she wants my teddy bear. It's called Manny. Manny the lion. So how much change should you get? Come on, you give me a £2 coin. How much change should you get? Anyone know how much change you should get? People are close. People are close. Emma's quite close. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Core is correct. Okay, there's a couple of ways of doing this. We could do subtraction. 200 take away 142. Or what you can do is count up. James is correct. So what you do is you count up from 42 to 50. That's 8, yeah? And then you count up from 50 to 200. That's another 50. So you go £1.50 is 8p. Then 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 200. So it's 50 plus the 8. That's 58p. And you can practice this yourself as well. So it's 58p change. What a bargain. What a bargain, Ben and Emmy. £1.42 for this teddy bear. I'm going to be out of business if I'm selling things like this. But there you go. That's what I do for you. I'm a very generous salesman. There you go. Thank you. There is money, money, money. And you know all about you know all about your coppers and your silvers. What is it for the coppers? What do we have? For the coppers we have 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And then for the silvers we have 5, 10, 20, 50. So Emily says it's a tricky topic. Yeah. And I would say my advice with money is practice in the house. Make up your own shop. Sell your own things. Don't be as generous as me. Don't sell your sunglasses for 20p. Sell it for 50p. But make a shop and practice with money. Practice with change. You can be your own shopkeeper. You can be your own shopkeeper. Okay. So that is, you just come to Bobby's shop. You come to Bobby's shop. Okay. So it's time now for thoughts of Mr. Seagull. So we're going to take a deep breath. You know what we always do? What we always do at the end of the lesson? We take a deep breath because now you are well versed in money. And parents and carers out there, it is National Numeracy Day on Wednesday. And that's why we're talking about money, because it's so important for people, young people and adults, to feel comfortable with numbers. So let's take a deep breath. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, good. I feel like you're ready. You're ready for my session. So what I wanted to talk to you about was, let's bring it up in a PowerPoint first. I want to talk to you about the power of our minds. The power of our minds. So I was on a BBC programme last week called the Great British Intelligence Test. And do you know what? What I'm holding there is they scanned my brain. I want to talk to you about the results and what it means for us. What it means for us. Okay, so I'm going to show you the clip. I'm going to bring up the clip now. Hold on. So have a watch. This is on BBC iPlayer. I want to show you the clip and it's going to be related to our thoughts on Mr. Seagull. So let's bring it up.
To find out whether clever brains are different, Bobby is going to have his brain scanned.
This will take about 25 minutes.
Experts at the University of Edinburgh have been studying thousands of brains, searching for anything that might make some cleverer or faster than others.
Okay, we're just going to start scanning and it's going to get very noisy.
Are clever brains bigger? Are they wired differently?
Are you all right there?
Revealing the secrets of Bobby's intelligence is Dr. Simon Cox.
Your brain volume is extremely average, if not a little bit lower than average.
Lower than average?
A little bit.
Smaller brain?
That's correct, yes.
Okay. I think we need... Did you hear what he said? My brain is smaller than average. I thought I was a good teacher. I thought I knew lots of things. And this comes to the thought of Mr. Seagull. So people may say, oh, I'm small. Oh, I find things difficult. Oh, my brain's not big. You know what it's not? It's not about the brain itself. It's about your attitude to learning. That's the most important thing. It's about your mindset. You know when I do the yes, I can do maths? That's all about a growth mindset. Because things might be difficult. You might not be the tallest. You might not be the quickest. But are you willing to put in the work? And if you think about it, with Explore, we're all about fearless learners. And what does that mean? It's about people that are willing to make a mistake. If you're willing to make a mistake doing those calculations, if you're willing to make a mistake doing the spellings or writing a story, if you're willing to make a mistake dancing or cooking or riding a bicycle, you have to make a mistake. You have to be willing to make a mistake. So Bo, Freya, Josh, that's what I want to tell you today about Thoughts from a Seagull. It's all about trying to be the best version of yourself. If you make a mistake on something, it's okay. But if you're fearless, you can get better and better. And Cora's saying, I said this last time. And the reason why I say this, I'll say this all the time to my students. I say this every week. It's all about your mindset, because things will get difficult at times in maths. But if you keep on applying yourself, keep on working, you will make progress. And that's the really important thing. It's probably the most important lesson that we can learn, having that growth mindset where we are all fearless learners. Good. Okay, so I've got a couple of questions here before I go into conclusion. So one of the questions was, can I recommend any games to play that help with maths? So a couple of recommendations that we'll probably tweet out about. One is called Some Fun. I'll write it down here. Some Fun. And this is like a maths version of Scrabble. So if you Google up Some Fun. Then the other one is Orchard, I think it's called Orchard Toys. Orchard Toys have some really good examples of maths games for 4 to 7-year-olds. So theirs is What's the Time, Mr. Wolf? Orchard Toys, a game about telling the time. And also Magic Maths on addition, subtraction, and multiplication. So these are really good examples of toys or maths games that are really fun for 4 to 7-year-olds. And I recommend that you strongly get involved with those. Okay, if you enjoy my, I've got, I guess, the last few messages before we still got about a few minutes left. So if you enjoyed my positive thoughts on Mr. Seagull, I would say one thing I'd love you to do is to go to YouTube and check Thoughts of Mr. Seagull. It's called Bobby Seagull TED Talk. And it's all about me being positive about maths. All about being positive. Because every single time with Explore, I talk about, we learn an idea, we learn a bit of the history, practice it, but it's all about trying to be positive in your mindset, being fearless. So my TED Talk is all about that. Okay, I said I wanted to say an exciting announcement. So Amelie, wait up here. Really exciting announcement. So I've got my Monkman and Seagull TV series coming out on Monday, next Monday at 9 o'clock. So it might be a bit late, you might have to iPlay it. So I want to show you the trailer for it. And it'll be really exciting. And it's all about science, history, maths, and being fearless learners. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at the clip here. There we go. Exciting. So all about science, history, some maths on Monday the 18th at 9 p.m. So I'm going to move back. I'm going to bring back the board here just to talk about the final bits of information for today's session. So obviously we're doing this with Explore Learning. And most of us, I assume, you're going to be on Facebook watching this. So if you want more information on all the maths projects I do, if you go to facebook.com/Bobby Seagull, so give me a like or a follow there. You can do that. You can do that straight after the lesson. You'll get a lot of information about all my Explore projects I do. For example, the Mathematicians Award, all the competitions. So please do give it a like and follow. Facebook.com/Bobby Seagull. So again, with Explore, it's Explore Tutors, Explore Learning _official. We'd love you to share the amazing things that you do. Again, the lessons, the raps. It could be even a money game. And on Wednesday, we're doing a lesson for ages 7 to 11. So if you found today, you're like, oh, Mr. Seagull, I find numbers and money, I'm quite confident with it. Come back on Wednesday. Come back on Wednesday and you can learn more about money. And money especially is important on Wednesday's National Numeracy Day, a day all about numbers. So before we end up on a wrap, and we sort of make our concluding, again, if you follow my Facebook, you find all this information. I do a family quiz every Saturday at 5 o'clock. And we have a lot of our Explore Learning team and learners come along. So 5 o'clock every Saturday, I do a quiz, charades, music round, some maths questions. So make sure you get involved. And again, the best place is if you go to facebook.com/Bobby Seagull, you'll find information on that. Okay, so make sure you do give me a like and follow. Okay, so it's very much time for the end. We're at the end of the session today. So we've learned all about money today. We feel confident in comparing different money. You're not going to get tricked anymore. I'm not going to be able to trick you by giving you the 2p for the £1 because the 2p looks bigger. We know all about that. We understand the history of money. We understand that where did money first come about? Mesopotamia, 6000 BC, around Iraq, they exchanged goods. They exchanged lions for calculators. And then in 700 BC in modern day Turkey, they started using coins, 700 BC. And then finally, where did they do? And then finally, in 700 AD in China, they started using paper. And because of that, we have our modern day of money system. Modern money system. Okay, I've had a very positive session. I feel really energized by maths today. So, you know where the story goes again, where if you want to keep your learning going, we'd love you to keep getting involved. Wednesday is for Key Stage 2. So remember, Explore Learning, we're an Explore at home. If you go to explorelearning.co.uk, you can find more information on how to book a free trial. On the club section, you can find worksheets related to practicing the activities from today. And in fact, you find all the previous videos as well. So Explore Tutors on Twitter, Explore Learning _official on Instagram. And again, I'm on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Bobby _Seagull for #MathsWithBobby. And again, Facebook.com/Bobby Seagull. I'll type it in for you here. It's probably the best place. Facebook.com probably the best place to find all my maths related content. There you go. You might have to copy and paste that. Okay, so here we go. Remember, people always come to me and say, Mr. Seagull, I don't have a maths brain. I wasn't born with a maths brain. There's no such thing as a maths brain. We have experiences in our lives that make us think that we can or can't do maths. But actually, all of us can. And if we're fearless, like the people at Explore say, we can all be mathematicians. Remember? Like an X Factor, we come up with a cross, we come up with this. Yeah, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. We'll do it 2 more times for me. Come on. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Okay, few more shout outs before the final one. Thank you, Shazana. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, is it Vat? Thank you, Harper. Thank you all so much. We're gonna do the final one of the session today. So Wednesday, come back for National Numeracy Day, Key Stage 2, and let's get some money maths learning. Let's do it. One last time. Arms together. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. Yes, I can do maths. We can all do maths together. I'm Bobby Seagull. This is Explore Learning. Follow me on Facebook for more maths updates. You've been an amazing set of learners. Thank you, and see you maybe on Wednesday. Ta-da.